Hello, my fellow earthlings. We're all human. We live pretty much in the same universe. And there's so many people that have learned, whether they know it or not, to live in fear-based energy, limits, limitations. And then there's so many others that do not. They have more freedom. And so whatever you've been programmed with, it really doesn't matter. You have free will. You have choices now. When you were 3, 5, 12, you didn't have very many choices, but I'm assuming you're an adult person right now. Please show up as one. And realize that you can be whoever you want to be. You don't have to be like your parents, your family, your village. You don't. It's an option. And if it's not working, if it's not serving you, and it's small stories, then I would look for new options. I meet these people that are so afraid of life. And it's like, okay, you may have been afraid down the road, but you don't have to be afraid right now. You may have had to worry a little bit more than normal in the past, but you don't have to be overly worried right now, unless it's a theme and automatic and has become part of your character. You're just not giving yourself options. I can't take worry away from you, but I'd like to ask you to reduce it down and use it only when needed. And then question yourself if it is really needed. So frustrating for me is when I hear parents say that they worry about their children. Oh, I'm always worried about my children. And it's just like, no. You don't have to worry about your children, especially if you did a good job parenting. But to worry about your children, you are sending that energy into their nervous system. How are you doing? Why didn't you call? Why didn't you call back? Are you okay? Are you okay? That energy is just going to keep them nervous like you. That's why it runs in families. And I don't want you to do that to your children. And it's really not that fun to hang out with you if you're going to worry about everything. So let's create new options. Just let things go. Just let it go. Don't worry unless you have proof that you need to worry. Don't worry any more than what you need to worry. Because some people just will hit a level 10. It's like, oh, I got to worry. Okay, here, I'm at a level 10. And it's like, you only needed a 4. You only needed a 4. This is when you become conscious. This is when you become positive. This is when you start to pay attention to yourself and know that wherever you are, that your energy could influence others, positive and or negative. I want you to look good around people. And that's not hair or anything like that. I want you to look energetically good around people. I want you to let the past go. I want you to be able to breathe and bring some life to the table, some safetyness to the table, because if people worry, they're not bringing safetyness to the table. If we're all going to get together, let's say 8 of us was going to get together and we're always worried about Ruth not showing up on time, or missing it, and it's just like, no, I don't care if she shows up or she doesn't show up or when she shows up, because I'm not going to worry about somebody that I'm not in charge of and that chooses to be that way. So for all of us, just not worry about Ruth. Then who are we going to worry about? Nobody. Well, then what can we worry about? Nothing. Could that be mind-blowing for you? for us to all get together and there is absolutely nothing to worry about? That you can't do it wrong. You can't do it wrong. Because a lot of times that worry might be, what if I do it wrong? And then we'll go back into childhood and clean up that. But please monitor your need to worry. Question yourself. Your body will be healthier, be more fun to be around. And you will make more sense in that moment. Because I would say about 85% of your day does not need to have worry attached to it. And I want to get it up to about 95% of the time. So when it comes to my daughters, I do not worry at all. I trust them. I know them. I expect that they're going to be 100% fine. They'll figure it out. They'll get through it. They'll problem solve it. They'll tell me about it or they won't tell me about it. I don't own them. So something for you guys to think about. If you want to go deeper, go ahead and give me a call. And I wish all of you love and light.